Hey, this is Cooking with Daryl here. I'm here with Weber and Huckberry. Today we're making a couple meals for the 50 things you have to grill before you die. So the holidays are coming. What do you do with all that leftover turkey? Today we're gonna make a turkey panini with not only some mashed potatoes in there, but an apple chutney. This is gonna take a little time, so I've got a cast iron pan here. I am going to take some Honeycrisp apples, which are my all-time favorite. They got a great sweet, great tart, and let's skin them. If I made this actually over like pork chops, I would probably make a little bigger dices, but because I'm making it as a spread, I'm gonna make them tiny cubes. All right, so now I got a Vidalia onion. I like Vidalia, they're nice and sweet. I'm only gonna use about 1/4 of it because I don't wanna overpower the chutney. All right, so now we're gonna make the chutney. We're gonna start with, I've got about a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. I've got about a 1/3 cup of orange juice. And then I've got some brown sugar, about 1/4 teaspoon. And we're gonna combine all this, get it going. And what I'm trying to do here is just reduce the sugar amount and get it from a liquid state to a little more of a creamy state. And then I'll add the apples and the onions. And then we're gonna cook this down for about 10 minutes, should be good. And you'll see that it'll all come together. It'll be a great spread for our leftover turkey panini. And we're gonna add the onions first. And now we're gonna add our Honeycrisp. So this is loaded with flavor. The Honeycrisp, the sweet, the tart, the onions, the apple cider, orange juice. I am gonna put a little heat in there. So I got some cayenne, because we all need a little heat, and salt. That's all I'm gonna do. And the last ingredient on the chutney is gonna be some dried cranberries. Nothing says holidays like apples and cranberries. So now we're gonna add some bacon. Bacon is life. This is gonna be a great addition to our turkey sandwich. And we're gonna use that rendered bacon fat to actually grill our bread. I like my bacon not crispy where it necessarily breaks when you take a bite, although I will eat it. I like it where it's got a little bit of texture to it, but I don't like it undercooked at all. Okay, so now we got this wonderful bacon grease. Now I'm gonna get rid of some of it, especially the chunky stuff. Just a very light coating we're gonna keep on the grill. So I'm going with sourdough. I did shut this one off, so this is off now. We're gonna let this, we wanna let it cool a little bit. These are still on high. We're gonna get these crispy on the one side, and then we're gonna flip them. I love 2 different types of cheese when it comes to my paninis. Love a Havarti. To me, it's one of the best melting cheeses out there. And the staple American. Have to go with American. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna start with some mashed potatoes. These are all left over, and we're only gonna do it on one side. These were seasoned beautifully. It's just because you gotta have mashed potatoes with turkey. Now, one side, we're going with Havarti. And then we are gonna go with turkey. So I deep fried this bird the other day. Pretty excited about it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that skin on. You have to. Now, we're going American on the top. Now, we put the chutney on. This is gonna give this so much flavor. All right, can't forget the bacon, and we're gonna do a lot of it. I love bacon. So we're gonna go 4 pieces. Put that top back on. Putting the dome on is gonna help melt this cheese better. I don't wanna really cook the bread anymore. The bread is at the perfect crisp that I want it, but the dome is gonna help melt the cheese a little more and get everything else nice and hot in there. Okay. All right, we are absolutely done. Look at that. This is my favorite part, is the slice. And the peak The crunch, the bacon grease. Are you kidding me? Delicious. When you're buying your turkey this year, go 4, 5, 6 pounds bigger than you would normally do so that you can make some of these leftover Sammys. Delicious. Thanks to Huckberry and Weber for coming out to my yard, eating with me, cooking with me. See you out there.